Key West, an island that's charming, quirky, historic. But it's not the last of the Keys. 70 miles out to sea, there's an island you can't miss. We see the fort out there. What are we, 1-2 miles out?
No, we're still over 7 miles away at this point.
Garden Key would be unremarkable if it weren't the site of Fort Jefferson. 10 acres in size, with 45-foot-high walls surrounded by a moat, it makes a statement. U.S. Park Service Ranger Chris Ziegler.
If I'm an enemy, I'm intimidated right now.
You're intimidated right now, if you manage to get this close.
After the humiliation of the War of 1812, when the British torched the White House, the U.S. built a series of coastal forts, a kind of seawall to protect our borders and commercial shipping lanes. Begun in 1846, Fort Jefferson is the largest island fort this country has ever built.
Are all the bricks from one place?
They are not. You see we have two different colors, brown and red. The brown are mostly from Pensacola, Florida. The red are mostly from Maine.
Over 16 million bricks cover Fort Jefferson.
There are 6 sides of the fort. 4 of them are over 400 feet long, 2 are over 300 feet long, making the fort fit the shape of the natural occurring island.
This is the main entrance.
This is the only entrance to the fort, yeah. They've only put one entrance to make it as easily defendable as possible.
But Fort Jefferson saw battle exactly 0 times. It stayed in Union hands during the Civil War and was used primarily as a military prison for Union deserters and one man whose name is Mud.
So this is Dr. Mudd's cell. We know he lived here for almost 2.5 years because of his descriptions he recorded in his diary about this location.
Dr. Samuel Mudd, the man who set the broken leg of a runaway John Wilkes Booth after he assassinated Abraham Lincoln, served time here.
So he actually records in his diary about cutting these holes into the floor to help divert the rainwater away from his bedding area.
During a yellow fever outbreak, the fort's physician died. Dr. Mudd treated the afflicted and was eventually pardoned. Construction on the fort stopped in 1889.
Why wasn't it finished?
As the United States Navy grew after the Civil War, forts like this started dwindling in importance. The artillery began to get larger than these rooms could facilitate.
Oh, and there was another problem.
This thing is on a sandbar.
It is.
How does it not sink?
Well, it has been sinking since construction began.
But that hasn't stopped nearly 80,000 tourists a year coming by ferry or seaplane to Fort Jefferson. A stunning monument to America's rise as a military power.